दोस्तों आपको मैं आज डिक्टेशन दूंगा जीडी बिस्ट वॉल्यूम नंबर 3 से ट्रांसक्रिप्शन नंबर 57 और 58 की, जिसकी स्पीड मोर देन 100 होगी और 1000 वर्ड की ये डिक्टेशन है। आपको डिक्टेशन प्रोवाइड कर रहा हूँ, बी रेडी फॉर इट। सर, I think it is very essential that railways should encourage and recognize unions at what you call the divisional level, and from divisions upward there may be federations of a particular type of union, for example, the INTUC. The INTUC union may federate at the top level, but at the divisional level there should be a recognized machinery. In this way, there can be an active two-way communication between the management and the trade unions. Sir, I have a feeling that the general manager at the divisional level is not so much interested in industrial relations work as he may be interested in technical and other activities. To me, it appears that this is equally an important task in these days, particularly when we are talking in terms of industrial democracy and other things. So, I would suggest that the general manager at the divisional level and also at the top level should take active interest in the development of strong trade union movement in the organization. Because of a weak trade union in the railways, the workers are not taken into any one direction, with the result that there is confusion. This weakness in the two-way communication is due to the absence of a strong industrial relations machinery in the railways. There should be a proper and scientific industrial relations machinery in the railways. There should be trained officers. The machinery should develop proper industrial relations in the railways, and there should be forums where different categories of workers can sit together and have a feeling of co-workmanship among themselves. Now, what is happening? All types of workers are sitting in airtight compartments, and no particular trade has a sort of any feeling for the people of another trade, with the result that isolation and other things of this type are developing in the railways. So, to me, it appears that the railway administration will have to make a very strong and what you call a well thought out and well planned action to develop proper type of industrial relations in the railways. Otherwise, a sort of confusion is going to crop up in the railways, and interested people will surely exploit that state of affairs. Therefore, I will only make a suggestion that the railways should give proper thought to the proper development of the industrial and labor relations in the Indian railways. I now come to the wages that are being paid to them. I have myself seen the working conditions of some of the workers. Sir, as you know, the work of loading and unloading is very strenuous. The work which is required to be done by these coal and ash workers is a very repulsive work. Do you know what wages they are paid? They are paid at a very meager rate. At some places, they are paid at the rate of rupees 2 per day, and at some other places, they are paid at the rate of rupees 3 per day. Sir, this is the wage that is being paid to these workers. I say it is high time that the railways should adopt some wage policy in respect of these workers to whom they are wrongfully denying the status of railway employees. Till such time as the wage policy is decided in respect of these people, you must ensure that they are paid what may be called a minimum basic wage rate, the wage rate of subsistence. Keeping in view the present high cost of living, these 3 lakhs of workers may be given a reasonable rate, at least by fixing their wages at rupees 70 per day. Unless a wage of rupees 70 per day is fixed for these workers, I do not think that the railways can claim to have given a fair deal to these workers. So, my request to the Honorable Railway Minister is that the Railway Administration is expected to be an ideal employer, and the demand of these workers is that contract system should be totally abolished and they should be employed directly by the railways. It is not being done. If it is not possible for you to do it in the near future or immediately, why don't you devise some other organization? I suggest that let there be some sort of a subsidiary organization. Instead of asking them to work through contractors, you should have a sort of a corporation or some sort of a subsidiary organization which will take care of these 3 lakhs of workers. I feel confident that if such an arrangement is made, certainly their conditions could be improved to some extent. At present, they do not get any other benefits. They do not get bonus, they do not get provident fund, they do not get leave privileges, they do not get the benefit of housing, and they do not get anything of the kind. Therefore, I should say that the Railways Administration is duty bound morally to give them better conditions for work. If the Railway Administration cannot do so immediately, you must think of doing something for them in a phased manner. One is the wage rate. If it is immediately done, I think it will be doing great service to the most neglected class of workers. Then, sir, I refer to the problem of scheduled castes and scheduled tribes. It is really heartening to note that in the recent past, the Railway Ministry has been taking a keen interest in giving effect to the various provisions regarding reservation in employment. The Railway Ministry has accepted in principle that the Railway Service Commissions will have at least one member either of scheduled caste or scheduled tribe. I think there are as many as 4 Railway Service Commissions. This assurance was given to the Parliamentary Committee on Welfare of Scheduled Castes and Scheduled Tribes, I think about 2 years back. A period of 2 years has passed since that assurance. दोस्तों इसी के साथ ही डिक्टेशन फिनिश होती है। इसकी स्पीड थी 110 वर्ड पर मिनट की और उम्मीद करता हूँ आप लोगों ने अच्छे से इसे लिखा होगा। बहुत ज़्यादा डिफिकल्ट ये मैटर नहीं है, इजी ही मैटर है। और एक वर्ड मैंने गलत रीड किया है, ये वर्ड था आइसोलेशनिज्म, जो कि फ्लो में मुझसे नहीं सही से पढ़ा गया है। सो आई एम सो सॉरी फॉर दैट। अब आपसे मैं मुलाकात करूँगा अगली क्लास में अगली ट्रांसक्रिप्शन के साथ। तब तक के लिए बाय बाय, टेक केयर।